Before the next 7 days begin, listen to me carefully. Do not scroll away from this message, because what is coming into your life is not an accident. You have been praying for a sign. You have been asking me if I still hear your voice. You have been wondering if heaven has forgotten your name. But my child, I have heard every prayer, even the ones you could not speak out loud. And today I am telling you this. The next 7 days will surprise you. Something unexpected is about to shift. What looked impossible will begin to move. What felt delayed will begin to open. What has been heavy on your heart will not remain there forever. You thought heaven was silent, but while you were crying, I was preparing. While you were waiting, I was working. While you were losing hope, I was arranging things behind the scenes that your eyes could not yet see. So before you continue with your day, breathe for a moment, because this message was meant to find you. I know how tired you have become. You have been carrying battles nobody knows about. You smile in front of people while hurting inside. You tell everyone you are okay while silently fighting fear, stress, sadness, and exhaustion. There were nights when you cried without making a sound because you did not want anyone to hear you breaking apart. There were moments when you stared at the ceiling asking, God, where are you? You prayed for answers, prayed for peace, you prayed for relief. But instead of breakthrough, you felt silence. Instead of movement, you felt delay. And slowly, your heart became tired from hoping. You have been strong for too long. You carried responsibilities that overwhelmed you. You worried about money. You worried about your future. You worried about people you love. You worried about things you could not control. And little by little, the pressure became heavier. Some days you did not even recognize yourself anymore. The joy you once had felt distant. The motivation you once carried felt gone. And secretly, you started wondering if anything would ever change. But my child, listen carefully to me now. I have not abandoned you. Not for 1 second. I saw every silent tear. I saw every moment you almost gave up. I saw every prayer whispered through pain. Even when nobody else understood your battle, I understood it completely. Even when you felt alone, heaven was standing beside you. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not fighting by yourself. I know the weight you have carried, and I know the strength it took for you to survive this season. And that is why I am speaking to you today. Because I need you to hold on a little longer. I need you to trust me one more time. I need you to believe that your story is not ending in this dark place. For my word says in Isaiah 43:19, See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? A new thing is beginning. Not someday, not years from now. Now, you cannot fully see it yet because I often work beneath the surface before I reveal what I have prepared. Seeds grow underground before anyone sees the harvest. The sunrise begins before the world notices the light. And breakthrough often starts quietly before it suddenly changes everything. You thought the delay meant rejection. But what if the delay was protection? What if I was keeping certain doors closed because they were not part of your destiny? What if this painful season was not punishment, but preparation? My child, I have been shaping you, strengthening you, teaching you, drawing you closer to me. You kept asking why everything had to become so difficult. But difficulty was building endurance inside you. The waiting season was building faith inside you. The loneliness was teaching you to hear my voice more clearly. And the battles you faced were preparing you for the blessing you prayed for. Do not misunderstand this season. You are not buried, you are planted, and planted things grow before they rise. I know the waiting has been exhausting. I know you feel stuck. You have waited so long that hope itself started feeling dangerous. Part of you became afraid to believe again because disappointment hurt too much. So instead, you lowered your expectations. You told yourself not to hope too much, not to dream too much, not to expect too much, because you were tired of being hurt. But I did not create you to live without hope, and I'm restoring that hope now. The next 7 days will not look like the last. I'm bringing movement where there was stagnation. I'm bringing clarity where there was confusion. I'm bringing peace where there was anxiety. Some of you will receive unexpected opportunity. Some of you will receive answers you have waited a long time for. Some of you will experience emotional healing you thought would never come. Some of you will reconnect with joy again, and some of you will finally understand why I allow certain people to leave your life. Because not everyone was meant to go where I am taking you. I'm removing distractions. I'm removing hidden burdens. I'm removing what was draining your spirit. And I'm preparing room for something greater. Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him." Even this pain, even this confusion, even this delay, I will use all of it for good. Nothing you suffered was wasted. Not the heartbreak, not the betrayal, not the lonely nights, not the tears nobody saw. I can redeem every broken piece of your story. Look at Joseph. He was betrayed by his own brothers, forgotten in prison, left alone in darkness for years. There were moments when it probably looked like his life would never change. But suddenly, everything shifted. In one moment, Joseph went from prison to the palace. What took years to build changed in a single day because I opened the door. And I'm still the same God. I still move suddenly. I still open impossible doors. I still restore broken lives. Do not believe the lie that your situation is permanent. I can change things faster than you think. I can create opportunities nobody expected. I can heal wounds that medicine cannot reach. I can restore peace to a mind that has been overwhelmed for too long. And I can bring beauty from ashes. Some of you listening right now feel broken because of rejection. You were left behind, ignored, disappointed, abandoned, and somewhere along the way, you started believing the pain was your identity. But hear me clearly, your pain is not your identity. Your failure is not your identity. Your past is not your identity. You are still chosen. You are still loved. You are still valuable. You are still mine. People may have walked away from you, but I never did. People may have underestimated you, but I know who you truly are. You are not weak because you cried. You are not forgotten because you are waiting. You are not abandoned because life became difficult. My hand is still on your life, and your purpose still exists. The enemy wanted you to believe this season would destroy you, but instead, it is transformed. One day you will look back and realize this difficult season built a stronger version of you, a wiser version, a deeper version, a more faithful version. You do not see it yet, but growth has already begun inside you. That is why I need you to stop speaking hopelessness over your future. Stop saying nothing will ever change. Stop believing you will always feel this way. This chapter is not the end of your story. I'm writing a new chapter now. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. I have a future prepared for you, a future beyond this pain, a future beyond this confusion, a future beyond this waiting season. You may not understand every part of your journey right now, but trust me, I see what you cannot see. I know what is ahead, and I promise you this, the next 7 days may shift more than you realize. A conversation may change everything. A door may suddenly open. Peace may finally enter your heart again. The answer you thought would never come may appear unexpectedly. Do not give up before the breakthrough arrives. Do not walk away in the middle of the miracle. The darkest nights often come before the sunrise, and some of you are closer to your breakthrough than you know. I know you have become weary, but let me carry what you were never meant to carry alone. Release the fear. Release the pressure. Release the anxiety about tomorrow. You do not have to control everything. You only need to trust me one day at a time. Psalm 30, 5 says, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Joy is coming again, peace is coming again, strength is coming again, and hope is returning to your spirit. You are not stuck forever. You are not lost forever. This season will not last forever. I am already moving in ways you cannot yet understand. So tonight, rest. Rest knowing I am still working. Rest knowing your prayers were heard. Rest knowing heaven has not forgotten you. Rest knowing I am still guiding your steps even when you cannot see the road ahead. The next 7 days will surprise you, not because life suddenly became perfect, but because you are about to see proof that I never left your side. You are being carried even now. You are being protected even now. You are being prepared even now. And when the breakthrough finally arrives, you will realize I was working the entire time. So do not fear tomorrow. I am already there, and I am not finished with your story.